it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whacked, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, I'm turning a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, shout out to everybody who subscribed to my channel. You know what I'm saying? If you subscribe to my channel, I got love for you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I'm gonna pop you when I see you. I'm gonna smack you with the dark skin side of my hand. You understand me? So watch your back if you ain't subscribed to my channel. Now with that being said, really? Really? That's what we doing, Carolina? You gonna trade? Look, alright, who does Carolina want in the draft? Are they trying to get Kyle Pitts? Is that what we gonna mock him at now? Because I'm gonna assume if they do this trade for Darnold, who's only 23 years old at the oldest, because he was 20 when he came into the league, right? So what is he, 23 years old at the oldest? He's probably the same age as a lot of the quarterbacks getting drafted in a couple weeks. I'm gonna assume, they're gonna take Kyle Pitts or they're gonna take Jalen Waddle, Jamar Chase, whatever, because if you trade for Sam Darnold 3 weeks before the draft, you don't want a quarterback. Or what does that say about Trey Lance and Justin Fields? Because I'm 99% sure Mac Jones is going to the 49ers, and the boy Zach Wilson is going to the Jets. It's official tissue now. He's definitely going to the Jets. So I guess they don't want one of them quarterbacks. I guess they don't want Trey Lance, and I guess they don't want the other guy, Justin Fields. So I'm assuming Darnold to them is better. Now they also got Robbie Anderson there, so he gets to connect with Robbie Anderson, who they was popping when he was in Carolina. Not Carolina, for the Jets. The Sam Darnold to Robbie Anderson was getting it popping when he was on the Jets. So that's a good look. There's some good things about this. So I guess if you're Matt Rule, you're saying, you know what? I have more film on Sam Darnold in the pros than I do on some of these kids coming out of college. I guess that's what he's thinking. So, in my opinion, Sam Darnold might be better than everybody in the draft except for the Goldilocks. Other than Goldilocks, Sam Darnold's better than all these quarterbacks. You don't know what Zach Wilson's going to be. You don't know what Mac Jones is going to be. You don't know what Trey Lance and Justin Fields are going to be. You know, if Sam Darnold is healthy, he can make plays. If you put, my thing is this. Everybody who escapes the clutches of that fucking Adam Gase gets better. They're probably thinking in Carolina, hey, we can have the next Ryan Tannehill. Because everybody thought Ryan Tannehill was trash playing for Adam Gase. He gets away from Adam Gase, he goes to Tennessee, and he's their permanent quarterback. He's their quarterback of the future. You know what I'm saying? He's going to retire in Tennessee. So, it's the same thing that happened with Robbie Anderson. Everybody thought he was trash. He got away from Adam Gase. He's popping. Everybody who escapes the clutches of Adam Gase goes on to do bigger and better things. So, honestly, this might be a good look for Sam Darnold. He gets a chance to go to a franchise who's going to embrace him. You feel me? Who has weapons, Christian McCaffrey. He never really had a run game with the Jets because the offensive line was always terrible. He's got DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. It's a good look for him. And they're probably going to draft Kyle Pitts. Because now that they got Sam Darnold, why would you take a quarterback? I don't get it. So now you're going to have Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Darnold, and a number one pick and a top 10 pick on your roster? That don't make no sense. That's some Philadelphia Eagle type shit. I don't think they're going to do that. So that's a good look. I think that's a good look. Like I said, they're not going to do no Philadelphia Eagle type shit and take top 10 quarterback and pay Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Darnold. So I expect Sam Darnold to start next season, just for the simple fact that when it comes to Sam Darnold, you only got 2 more years before you got to pay him. No, a year before you got to pay him, right? The clock is ticking on Sam Darnold. You need to know what Sam Darnold is immediately. So I expect them to probably not trade Teddy Bridgewater, but I expect Darnold to get every break in the world during training camp. As far as the Jets go, they're taking Zach Wilson. It's not even, that's their guy. They're taking Zach Wilson, and they just let the world know about it. They're taking Zach Wilson. So good for them. My thing with the Jets is you're stupid because you could have had Goldilocks. Had you lost like you were supposed to, you could have had Goldilocks. This team waited all the way to like week 13 when it's time to play the Rams, who was like one of the best teams on the planet at the time, to win a game. All the Jets had to do was lose, and they could have had Goldilocks. But no, we're going to play for pride. We don't want to be 0-16. It worked for the Browns. Look at the Browns. Browns were 0-16. Guess what? They got Baker Mayfield. They got Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? They lit now. So it worked for them. So I just don't understand the logic of them not wanting to freaking go 0-16. Because the Jets, let's call a spade. Hell, all the Jets had to do was lose, and they was getting Goldilocks. They could have had an allegedly generational quarterback. So Jets are still stupid. The Robert Salah hire, we'll see how that goes. His defense was good for one season. He had one good season as a defensive coordinator when they went to the Super Bowl. Other than that, I was never impressed with Salah's defenses. The Jets don't have the pieces that he had in San Francisco to make the defense look comparable. I still believe the Jets are going to be 4th in the division. They're not better than the Patriots. They're not better than the Dolphins. And they're not better than that team in Buffalo with Josh Allen. So they're still going to be the worst team in the division, but maybe they'll be better. Maybe Zach Wilson can be the next guy. Who the hell knows? You really don't know with these quarterbacks. If you knew, there wouldn't be any bust. So we'll see what happens. I'm happy for Sam Darnold. Welcome to Carolina, Sam. You know what I'm saying? You on my neck of the woods now, homie. Welcome to Carolina, Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Carolina. So, I ain't really got nothing else to say, man. Good trade. 6th round pick, 2nd round pick, and I think a 4th round pick. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fitz Vegas, and I approve this message.